Hello, Space Pilot Mr. Cool Guy here. Well, it's official. I'm gonna get to see inside Velkor's lab. But he has requested that in return, I allow him to sit in and listen to one of my transmissions, because he is very keen to learn about us Earthlings. Well, I'm happy to oblige. But anyways, it's time for 10 more random facts you may or may not know, starting with fact number 1. Double win. On November 9th, 2022, Brenda Gomez Hernandez won $100,000 through the state lottery on the same day that she gave birth to a baby girl. Talk about a double win, that is a double win. Winning the lottery is a heck of a win in and of itself, because, it's the odds of winning the lottery are incredibly slim. But then you have a baby girl on the same day? That's gotta be one of the best days of your life. You became a mother and you got quite a bit of money you can save up. That's pretty good. Man. It's life-changing stuff. Well now, it's time for fact number 2. Scaly support. Joey Henney has an emotional support animal unlike any other, an alligator. The Pennsylvania man rescued Wally Gator in 2015, and the two have been best friends ever since. Joey knew Wally was special from the first time they met. Unlike other alligators Joey has helped rescue, Wally did not try to bite. In fact, he seemed to enjoy being held. Today the two do everything together. Wally was even by Joey's side during his radiation treatment for cancer. People seem to love Wally wherever he goes. The reptile is well behaved and wears a harness and leash. And believe it or not, the visual appearance of alligator Loki in the show Loki was based on Wally. And if you hugged an alligator today, no, do not hug an alligator. Yes, Joey did it, and he ended up not getting harmed. But that is a special circumstance, because alligators can and will bite you, and it will hurt like crazy. It's gonna hurt quite a bit. Now, this goes to show you that you do not have to be rich to have a friend like Wally. Because some rich people, depending on where you live, they have exotic pets, like tigers and such. And in some cases, there's people who have monkeys as pets, or friends that live with them. Like the man in the yellow hat in Curious George. But do not try to hug an alligator. Now, if you rescue it, it doesn't try to bite you. I mean, maybe you could hug it. I would not recommend it. But, hey, if you're able to make friends with an alligator, well, hey, that's something to be proud of. Alright, it's time for fact number 3. Sewer surprise. Plunging 164 feet, or 50 meters below London, England, is Lou Gardens, a floral art oasis deep inside London's super sewer. From a mini rainforest to firs and twisting ivy, the garden's handcrafted creations represent plant life native to London's Thames riverbank, which is expected to return in greater numbers once the sewer is fully active. There are even flowers made from recycled waste found along the river. Once complete, the sewer that the Lou Garden is temporarily flourishing in will prevent millions of tons of raw sewage from entering the River Thames every year. My, what a lovely sight. Oh, that's a wise use of recyclables and nature. See, I know some of you don't think there's any reason for recycling. Like, why bother recycling? Just throw it in the trash. This is why. Recycling can be used for things like this. It's amazing what humans can come up with. That's incredible. Well, it's time for fact number 4. Master of Disguise. Gee, I wonder where he is. Or she. Or it. I mean, we're dealing with a master of disguise here. Do you see the master of disguise? Oh, reference to them shows like Dora. Do you see the red flower? Muy bien. Alright. The ghost pipefish just might be the king of camouflage. This amazing sea creature can almost disappear completely. This is thanks to how the colors, patterns, and textures of its skin match up perfectly with its environment. Some ghost pipefish even have partially see-through bodies, making them even harder to spot in the wild. Dang. That is quite a impressive camouflage. Man. And it's quite a name to have. Ghost pipefish. Ghost pipefish, where are you? Alright, time to move on to fact number 5. Tree versus temple. Trees are growing through the ancient temple of Ta Prohm as if nature is taking it back. It was built as a Buddhist monastery in the late 1100s, but was left abandoned for centuries. The temple was rediscovered in the late 19th century and is a popular destination today. It was even featured in the movie Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Despite its wild look, Top Rom is carefully maintained. Dang. That is quite old. Being built in the 1100s, and now it's become a place where nature thrives. But it is carefully maintained by someone. Nature is beautiful, and even in places where we build stuff where nature might have once rested there, nature will come back when we abandon those buildings. Yes, indeed. You could say it's a combination of history, nature, and pop culture, all in one. But anyways, time for fact number 6. Young graduate. David Balagan graduated high school at age 9, half the age of normal graduates. He started at Reach Cyber Charter School in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, as a third grader, and was awarded his high school diploma after completing the necessary studies virtually from his home in Bensalem. 9 years old. I mean, there are young geniuses out there. But it's still impressive when you hear a child that, graduated from high school at 9 years old. 9. Like, 9-year-olds are usually in the 3rd grade, not graduating from high school. That is quite impressive. That means you can get into college early. You'd be the youngest man on campus. That's impressive. But now, it's time to move on to fact number 7. Nativity scenes. Michael Zoss from Washington, Iowa, has a collection of more than 2,500 nativity scenes, which he has been gathering since the 1950s. His miniature scenes of Mary, Joseph, and the baby Jesus come from over 100 different countries and are made from a variety of different materials, from traditional wood to the more unusual yak wool and corn stalks. That is a lot of nativity scenes. 2,500. Like, sheesh, man, that is... I mean, he probably has ones from a few different centuries, many different decades. That is... wow. That probably took a long time to collect, to curate, at least a few years. Wow. Well, now, it's time for fact number 8. Swift course. Gee. Now, swift course could be referring to anything, but My Mr. Cool Guy senses are tingling, and if I'm correct, this may have to do with a certain someone. Enter legion of crazy fans. In 2022, students at the University of Texas in Austin were able to study the songwriting of Taylor Swift as a literature course alongside the works of William Shakespeare, Geoffrey Chaucer, and Samuel Taylor Coleridge. I knew it. I called it. Like, really? Really? Why? Why? I'm sorry. A whole class studying the music of Taylor Swift. Like, why? I don't understand. It's a freaking literature course alongside the works of William Shakespeare. Geoffrey Chaucer, and Samuel Taylor Coleridge. You're telling me that Taylor, is up there with the likes of Shakespeare. The man who wrote Romeo and Juliet. Hamlet, for crying out loud. I'm sorry, no, there is no way. You could have chosen anyone to represent music, and you chose Taylor Swift and put her up there with the greats like William Shakespeare. No, you could have done a literature course on, say, Beethoven or Mozart. The discography of their music. You know, the greats. And I know Miss Swift has won awards and she's had many songs, and to most she's a great singer, the whole Swiftie craze, but I don't think there needs to be a whole course on her. She may be a famous singer, but she's not to the likes of greatness of William Shakespeare or Geoffrey Chaucer or Samuel Taylor Coleridge. This is Can we just stop with the Swiftie madness already, please? Oh, anyways, let's move on to fact number 9 and get back to the real world. Coconut Smash. Indian martial artist K.V. Sadalavi used martial arts weapons called nunchucks to smash 68 coconuts in 1 minute while the fruits were resting on the heads of volunteers. You'd have to have nerves of steel to sit there while a man hits coconuts on your head with nunchucks. I mean, you'd have to have such trust in him. Basically trusting him to not hit you. Not to mention that the martial artist would have to have incredible accuracy so as not to miss the coconut. I don't know if I could sit there and be completely still while a man swings a nunchuck at a coconut on my head. I just... no. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. But now, it's time for fact number 10. Keep it real. For authenticity, Rockstar Games hired real-life gang members to voice background characters in the video game Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, I'd say that's pretty authentic. I mean, I guess, if you want to be as authentic as possible, you immerse yourself in that culture. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 is a game about grand theft. So, might as well hire gang members to voice background characters. Make it as real as possible. But I would not go around committing grand theft. No. It's not a good thing to do. Alright? It's against the law. They ever make a documentary about Taylor Swift, do you think they'll hire crazies to do interviews to keep it authentic? For the Swiftie craze, the Swiftie crazies. Okay. Alright, well. I mean, the Swifties are crazy. I mean, I'm sure there's other celebrities who have had some crazy fans, but, they didn't have fans that worked to make a whole school course based on their songs. Right. Alright, well, that was 10 random facts you may or may not have known, but you know now. Are there any that you knew? If so, let me know down below. And hey, if you have any additional information on these facts that you'd like to share, then go ahead, share it down below. Who knows? You may surprise old space pilot Mr. Cool Guy. And hey, if you like this, leave a like. And if you want to see more, or you keep coming back to see more, then why not click that subscribe button if you haven't yet? It won't take you long, and it'll really help me out. And hey, why not click the bell too while you're at it? Because subscribing and clicking the bell will notify you as soon as one of these drops. That's right, as soon as I upload one of these, it'll let you know, hey, Mr. Cool Guy uploaded a new video. So that way you can be one of the first to see it. And share this with others, so they have the chance to also see it and hear these weird, wild, interesting, and wonderful facts that you just heard. Well, Anyways, I'm Space Pilot Mr. Cool Guy, and as I always say, my dear space cadets, when it comes to the facts, as you know, to infinity and more facts